Come on in, everybody. Let's give people a chance to come in. Greetings, Ria Clark. Greetings. How are you today?
Hi, good afternoon, good evening. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic, and I'm not just saying that. I really feel good deep down in my spirit.
All right.
And I'm so excited and so honored to have you as a guest. When I say I'm honored, I am supercalifragilistic, expialidocious, excited to have you here on the Tall Tosh Celebrity Hood and Chit Chat Show. Because
Yeah.
we go way back like an old brown Cadillac. And I'm so excited about things you're doing here in our hometown, our city where we grew up with. It's exciting how we both left, came back, and we are contributing to our community, and it is just burning my soul, and I'm so excited to be a part of this revolution because it is a revolution. The torch is being passed. I'm not sure if many people are aware of that and are awake, but we have so many um, icons in the community, elderly icons, people who set and made things and boundaries that made ways for us. So the torch is really being passed, and the new generation has come. New generation of soldiers are being assigned, and I'm glad to be in the number. And you know how I know I'm in the number?
How
Because
you
I'm
how?
connected. Oh, okay, wait a minute. You wanna know how I know I'm in the number?
How?
Because I'm connected to you, and I
Oh,
know
thank
you in the
you.
number. Yes, yes. Since I've been back, I've been following you, and I've been excited about you. I've been to several of your events. Okay, I love this picture of you, by the way. I
Oh, thank you.
absolutely love this picture. This picture to me says volumes. They say pictures are worth 1,000 words. You have a heart of gold.
Thank you.
You're consistent, and you are one of the smartest women I know. Okay.
Thank you. I
And I
appreciate
just
all of
the
those kind words. Thank
Yeah, and
you.
it's the truth. I'm so glad that we're connected. So okay, so before let's see here. Okay, so everybody's waiting for people to come in. It's okay. What I do is I always ask the universe for 3 people. I said, universe, if you give me 3 people, because all it takes is one person to see what we're doing and
Right.
be like, wow, my friend from Sweden bought a book from you.
Yes,
That's, I
she
mean,
did. She really did, and I appreciate
and,
that.
and friend, we in Bow Key. Can I call you friend?
Yes, you.
Okay.
Oh, you call me sister. We more
Okay, I
than
call you
friends. We
sister.
sisters.
Absolutely.
we go.
And
We
we're
go. We
in
go
Bow
way back to Winn Dixie. We sisters.
Way. And friend, I used to look up to you. I still look up to you now because it's not about age. It's not about all that. It's about character. You always had a strong character, a go-getter at work even. And
Mhm.
just to kind of go back, you always dated the guys that come on now, let's keep it real now. You
Okay.
always dated the guys that everybody was like, oh, and the athletic guys and things of that nature. But you
Mhm.
were always so kind and always so nice. And so that's how I remember you. We used to have fun, but we might talk about that. We might not let them know our business. So I'm going to we have 4 people on my end. I kind of keep account. I want to get going. I know your time is very valuable. So
Yes.
really fast, I want to shout out my sponsors. I have to do that. These are the
Okay.
folks that make this possible. Okay. We have Wick and Wax Fanatic. It is a candle collection. I need you all to go to her page and like her page. At least like her page if you could do that for me. The 5 people that are joining, once this is over and I'll post it again, could you go to her page and just show her some love? This is a black owned business, a woman, a black owned business. She has these beautiful candles. The lighting is kind of off, but hold on.
Oh wow, that's pretty. I
They're
think I
only
have
nine
one
ninety
of
nine.
those candles.
And then this is a home business, so she's doing something, trying to got her business. So, and she's one of my sponsors. She believes in what I'm doing. Wicked Whack Fanatics. Please look her up. She has all kinds. She has faith. She has peace, and they really smell good, you guys. They
Oh
really
wow,
smell good.
I
I like to
definitely
burn
have to support
candles
her
when
because
I'm.
I love candles. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I like to support if I can. You can't always support, but you can always like and share because that
Yeah, of
costs us
course.
free. Because that's free 99. So that's free, cost
Right.
you free 99. You can like and share. So that's one of my
Absolutely.
sponsors. I absolutely love her. Thank her for her support. My next sponsor is Golden. Golden, with I love the name of her business. She has an enterprise. Her
Okay.
enterprise is God is taking over hair salon. Okay,
All
she
right.
is giving honor to the man with the plan. Okay, so her name of her business is God is taking over hair salon. You can easily find her on IG. Her name is Golden, and you can find her on IG under God is taking over hair salon because she is not playing. Okay, I love
Okay.
Golden. She has a heart of gold. She's a fantastic artist, a phenomenal hairstylist, and she also does some other things. Golden is a sponsor of mine. There's her logo. I love her logo. Pink is my favorite color. I love her
Mhm.
logo, and she also sells clothes, purses, hats, slides. You gotta check Golden out. She got a lot of things going on. Okay, then we have 717 Serenity. Meditate and moisturize. We all know it's very important to moisturize. I can get extremely ashy. I cannot stand for my ankles and my innards inside of my fingers right here to be ashy. I hate that. So this stuff
Mhm.
is really good for African American skin. The base of it is shea butter with all natural and vegan products. So that's a sponsor all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. Okay.
Oh,
So I
wow.
Yes, friend. I have people who really believe in me and what I'm doing, and they have reached out to me to help make things happen because I like to give things away, things of that nature. Okay, and last, oh, I have one more. I had two more sponsors. I've been blessed. Legalized Lines. Okay, this is a friend of mine. She's from Atlanta, Georgia. This is not from Florida. This is not here in Bokeem, unfortunately. But for all my people who are from Georgia who are watching, you got to check out your neighborhood notary. Dewana is amazing. Great customer service. She'll come to you. We live
Oh,
in a
wow.
time where COVID is still rampant. And also, sometimes you just don't want to drive. So hit her up if you have any notary needs, wills, things of that nature. She's very professional. And remember, you tell her that Tall Tosh sent you and you get a discount. Okay?
No.
Okay, and then last but definitely not least, we have T Gutter, aka Terry Gordy. He is one of the sponsors for the Tall Tosh Celebrity Hood and Chit Chat show. He has so many different projects coming up. But if you're looking for artist development, beats, visual help, artist development, engineering, producing, anything of that nature, he is the man with the plan. I call him the genius. He's a musical genius. Look him up on IG. That is Terry Gordy, aka T Gutter in the building. New project coming out really, really, really soon. Okay?
Mhm.
Now, since the business part is out of the way, everyone, come in the room, come in the room. I need you to like and share, like and share, like and share. I
Yes.
have the one and only Ria Clark in cyber building. Okay, I'm so excited to have her join me today. I was just at her event last Saturday and I had an amazing time, right?
Thank you. Yes.
It blessed me through and through. And so I'm gonna formally introduce her. Okay, she's gonna give y'all some stuff. She got a whole heap of stuff going on. She
Mhm.
has new events coming up. She has an amazing testimony. My friend wrote a book. I have a friend that's an author. I always tell people you don't know who people know.
Mhm. I
Never
say that
judge a
all the
book
time
by its
too.
cover. You don't know who Tall Tosh know. You don't know who
Mhm.
Ria Clark know. You might be trying to write a book. I might have said, oh, for real. So you just never know who people are connected to and what people are doing. So without further ado, I gotta do my little chit chat before we kind of go into your situation. But once we do, I need you to
Absolutely.
help me though. Are you gonna help
Okay.
me?
Okay. Let's do it.
We got hope on the line. I like to always acknowledge people who join because guess what? We appreciate you taking out time on your busy schedule to tune in. We
Mhm.
really appreciate it because one thing about it, two things for sure, we need to know what's going on in our community. Even me, I
Mhm.
got to do better. What's going on in our community, how we can help people, how we can support each
Absolutely.
other. So thank you, Hope, for tuning in. Really, really fast. Okay, so Ree, I need you. I'm not gonna overwhelm you with a whole bunch of chit
Oh
chat today
no,
because I
take
want to get
your
into
time.
your
Go
situation.
ahead.
Oh, I can take my time. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you, friend. I want you to tell me what you think about this picture.
Mm. That look like secret society or something. Like he's
Okay,
part of
secret.
something that's
Mm,
secret, like colors, like a fraternity. That's what that looks like to me.
So you definitely see the cape situation, right?
Mm-hmm. I see the
The
cape.
hat.
I see the emblem on the side. He got on his gloves. He has on a
Okay.
ring. Yeah, that seems like secret society fraternity type feel for me.
Now you may already, because I did post this. Do you know who this is? Don't say it out loud. You know who it is? This is.
I kind of got an idea who that is.
Okay. When I first saw this picture, I had no idea who this was. If I had to guess for $1 million, I didn't know. And
Oh
I think it's all
wow.
based on perception, right? So for
Right.
me, this picture is giving a lot of feminine energy for me.
Mm-hmm.
For me, okay, nothing wrong with that. To each his own. Very, like one of my friends says, very fashion forward. Very like she was think of someone who might be in London, or someone who is into fashion or something like
Right.
that. And then you say it feels like to you like a secret society type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
So we both know who this is, but I didn't know who this was until this morning. This blew me away.
Yep. That's exactly who I thought it was.
That's how you thought. I did not. Did you thought that was him?
Yeah, because you know how I know because of his tattoos on his arms. That's
Oh,
what gave it away
okay.
for me. The tattoo, because I like tattoos, even though I don't have any but one, but I do like tattoos, and I noticed tattoos on his forearms. That's what made me know who that was.
You took that to his friend?
Yes, Rick Ross.
When I saw that picture, I was like, oh, I would have never thought that he would have. That would have been his image that he would have put out, because I've
Right.
never seen him. I've never seen him in that way. So it was just kind of like threw me back, and I wanted to see what others thought. Do you think that's feminine energy or masculine energy that he's
I
giving off in that
mean,
picture?
I don't really think it's feminine energy, because sometimes when people have secret societies or they're part of part of an organization or a fraternity, they have colors. And I'm a color person. And sometimes
Oh, okay.
so those
Okay.
colors can represent different things. And when I look at those colors, to me, they represent like new beginning, clean, you know. So I didn't look at it as that. I looked at it as maybe starting over or trying something new, like cleaning the slate. So when you start out with white,
Mm.
you clean the slate of
Mm.
everything, and then as the day go by, I'm sure to get dirty or different things like that. But that's what that looks like to me.
Okay, that's an interesting insight. I think the name of his new album is Richer Than Ever. It's coming out December 10th, and this is the album cover
Oh
for his new
wow.
project. Yeah, that's his album cover for his new project. So maybe you're absolutely right. I love that's why I love hearing different views, because I didn't get that, but I can definitely see that.
Yeah, that's what that looks like to me.
Yeah. So, oh yeah. So, and then so this is one of the things. So, okay. So this may be a different view from you have, but like when I think about a street guy, right? A street guy. I know Rick Ross from being like a thug, not and not thug in a
Hmm.
negative connotation, but
Right.
I think people hang on the words too hard sometimes. That's why
Yes.
I kind of love about your event. You allow people to kind of be themselves, even if other
Hmm.
people may not have, but it was people there. Like you could just people have to be themselves in order for you to get to authentic energy. That's going. If you're
Right.
going to help somebody, you have to be yourself. So
Yes.
for me, like that's when I say thug. Like guys on the streets don't dress like this.
Right. And that's why he probably did that, because he wants you to have a different perception of him. Sometimes
Okay.
people, some people have a perception of themselves, like you just said, a thug, and he probably wanted to change his image. So he went
Okay.
a different route. And when you go a different route like that, you get a different crowd. So that may be he can touch in different crowds and different arenas to buy his music.
That could be true. That could be true as well. Because see, when I said it, the word thug to me, I don't have a negative connotation attached to the word thug. Maybe it's
Right.
because
Me
the way
either.
I grew up or the people. I don't know, but it
Right.
can be negative. But to me, I feel like I thug it out all the time. I thug hard for mine. You know what I mean? So it's just a
Hmm.
different thing. But I mean, like a street guy, I know street guys do not dress like that.
Right.
So for him to change his image, I'm kind of excited. Like I'm like, okay, well, maybe there's something
Yeah,
new
and
coming,
he
because
and he's
that's.
doing yeah, he's doing just what you're wanting. He's what you're doing is what he wants. He wants people to say, he
Mm,
has a different image, and now he's trying to come out with the white and everything. What he trying to do? So they'll most likely buy his music just to
Do you
see.
think it's because you said something about finances? You think he might need money, so maybe he's trying to try. Not might need. We all need money, but maybe he's trying to, like you said, go over to a different bracket, and so
Hmm.
he's changing his image.
Yeah, because when you're in that business, you should always broaden your horizons. You want to support, the people who support you. But sometimes if you want to bring in more revenue or you're trying to go international, then you have to touch in different rims of life or different rims of culture of people. So they will
Okay.
be, so people will, want to listen to his music. So that's how you
Okay.
brand yourself. You start small and then you try to branch out. That's called your business plan,
Mm.
because eventually I want to branch out. But you have to
Okay.
start what and then you start connecting with different people that will help you to build your brand and venture out. So I think he's doing a good thing.
Okay, okay. Well, I agree. I agree. I mean, we have two different views, but I cannot argue with that. And that's a good way of looking at it as well.
Hmm.
I don't have a picture of Joe Button. I always want to call him Joe Biden. Do you know who Joe Button is?
Hmm.
Okay. Did you hear what he just announced recently?
No, I know he has a podcast. I don't really follow his podcast that much, but I haven't heard anything about him lately.
Okay, so these are not my words. Tall Tosh own report what the streets are reporting and what's in the media. He came out today or yesterday. I believe it was this morning that he is bisexual.
Now,
Yeah.
I would
Now,
never have thought that.
I would not, and I want to say this disclaimer: I have no judgment. I can't
Oh,
judge
me
nobody,
neither.
okay?
Oh, yeah,
But
me too.
to have been a fan of his and to follow him and to see him with all these different women and all these different relationships and things of that nature, and then his deep, I would have never thought that he was bisexual, you know.
Right,
So that kind of blew me away. I'm kind of like, and I just think that people, it's time for people to really walk in their truth,
right. It's time, and we're in a day and time that you should.
and you
You know,
can,
yeah.
yeah, you
You
can.
have a lot of supportive people who support different things that we do. But I did not know Joe Buttons was by. I didn't.
Yep. Yep. I
But
mean, for real, for you, when we get off
like
the thing, you kind
to
of was,
each his own. But I
yeah,
didn't hear that because usually
that
I'm
shocked
open.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
it
shocked
just
me.
shocked me too. But I'm glad he's
Yeah.
living his truth because I do think you should be true to people because when you're dealing with a lot of people and you're out in
Yes.
and you're out in the world and you're a celebrity and you different dealing with different people, you need to let people know what you're into.
And who you are. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not, and I mean
Yeah.
not even on a personal level. You just got to let people know where you are so they can make the decision if they want to move forward with you or make a decision on how they want to deal with you. But I do believe you should give people the truth and and give them the information up front so they're able to make a decision of how where they want to place you in their life when you come out with such a
Absolutely.
with a life change as that. So.
That's major. That's something
Mhm.
that, yeah, that's something that should have been, yeah, he should have been. I feel personally, like you said, to be honest, because he's a public figure. You don't have to tell us his business, but Pamela Gaucher says I can see him being bisexual. That's why he is always angry and defensive because he was confused. Because he had beautiful women, and I just kept saying, like, Taraji, that the first girl that I ever saw him with, it was like, and I guess, this is another topic for a later date. But I kind of like want to stick on this and like I wonder how many other men are really struggling with their sexuality, not just men but women as well.
Mhm.
But being a heterosexual woman, I would really like to tap into it to say, hey, it's okay to be who you are. Rather for you to tell me now than me find out later, kind of
Right.
thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
So
agree.
I wish the best of Joe. I was gonna call him Joe Biden. I don't know why, girl. It's Joe Biden, but I want to call him Joe Biden so bad.
But it
Not the
explains
president,
because
Tasha.
I watch Love and Hip Hop, so it does explain, like Pamela said,
Mm,
some of his energy and some of his ways. He has some,
yeah.
little women. I won't say womanly ways, but he just, I don't
I
know.
always kind of like not satisfied, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. He always had beautiful women and they never were, satisfied. He was never satisfied or he would let them walk away and he never really tried to fight for them.
Oh
Like, you know what
yes,
I'm saying? And I used to
yes,
see that in him. And I used to be like, why? He got a beautiful woman. She was crying. She loved him. She didn't had a
yes,
baby. And he just be so
yes.
like, I can do with it or I can do without, but I ain't pressed type thing. So
I
it
didn't
kind of
think about
explains
that, but
everything.
That does explain everything. That was good, Pam. Pam Go Shade Don't Play. That's my friend all the way from Raleigh, North Carolina. Yes, she is.
Ooh, no
And
cackalacky in the
Pam
house.
Pam Gaucher don't play. She said
Mm-hmm.
the problem is people. This is Pam again. She said the problem is that people are worried about what the public thinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I can understand that. Definitely can understand that. Shout out to Shan watching. Shout out to Kateria, Stephanie, Chris. Shout out to Chris. We have some beautiful people in this right now.
Yes, we
Gloria, shout out to
do.
Gloria. Shout out to Iris. Shout out to Gina. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Hope. Kateria, I have your gift as I posted earlier for you being so faithful as I was posting today and advertising this beautiful situation. Oh my goodness, my best friend Pam Summers just came and she don't do social media really. Welcome, Pam. Glad to have
Oh, come on in, Pam.
you.
Oh my God, I was so happy to see Pam when I saw her. I hadn't seen her in so long.
Yes, that's my dog. And we have Celeste Peterson watching. Celeste Peterson Thompson.
Ooh, that's
Thank
the one
you.
I gave the award to. Yeah, she is so supportive.
Oh,
The one I
is
gave the
this
award to with the wine glass, Celeste, she always
is this her
support
right here? I
me.
hope I don't have the right. I hope I got the right one. Hold on. What color was her shirt?
She had on the wine and conversation shirt.
Oh, okay. No, it's not her. Then. Oh, Celeste that came from the back. I know
Yes.
Celeste. Yes, 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 yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is an awesome person.
Yes, she
Yeah, yeah,
is.
yeah. And you gave her that because of what now?
I say
For
she
what's the occasion?
always is supportive. One of the things that I like to do with wine and conversation is that I have a lot of people that follow. I have a lot of people that follow me and really
Okay.
support me. And when I notice
Really?
that somebody just always buys a ticket, as soon as I put it out, they buy a ticket. If I put out a shirt, she buying a shirt. If I need her to donate to something, she gonna donate. She never tells me no. And
Wow.
so I want to, we have to do that for the people in the community that come out and take time out to support you. So I try to make sure that I try to reach out, to everybody and acknowledge the people that come and support Wine and Conversation because they really don't have to, but I just
Okay.
appreciate that they do. Mm-hmm.
That is so nice of you. That really means a lot. So that's really nice of you. Okay, so speaking of wine and conversation, so I think that's all my little chit chat. We talked about Joe Biden. There was some
Mm-hmm.
other, but I think I'm ready to get into you. I'm ready to get into you, friend. It's all about you right now. So,
Thank
um,
you.
for those of you who are joining, okay, this is Ria Clark. She is an author, a mother, and CEO and founder of Wine and Conversation. It's popping, it's hot, it's Red Hand Bow Key. I promise you, I went to the last event, with her latest event this past Saturday. If you don't get your ticket, because I'm getting ready to post, we're going to post all her information. I admonish you to get your tickets now. Get
Mm-hmm.
your tickets now. The event was amazing, amazing. Again, she's an author. She's an author. I've read her book. Oh, hold on. Okay. There is a message in your mess. Now,
Yes.
everybody got some mess. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
has some mess. This read, I love it because it doesn't. It's not about the quantity, but it's the quality.
Yes.
Great book from page to page. I promise you're gonna. I wanted more. I was like, well, what happened to the catch? For what? I was like that. I wanted to know more, right? So this is a great, great book. So she's an author. She's gonna talk more about them. I'm gonna give her the floor, but I did want to say this about my friend Ria without tearing up. I've known
Oh.
Ria for several years. I got the unfortunate news that she was battling with breast cancer. And she announced it at one of her events. It really blew me away because the event was beautiful. You would have never known nothing was wrong with her. She was working in. So when she announced what she was going through, oh, it just touched me. And so from that moment on, I wanted to be connected to her because the strength that she displayed, I want some of that. Whenever I see people that displays the gifts that God has given them and they're able to tap into that, I want to be connected to people like that. So at her event, I discovered that she was going through the situation. She was a champ. I call her a thriver. She's a survivor, but I call her a thriver because ever since from that moment, she hasn't stopped. She's been thriving. She wrote a book. This is the second time I've been in her presence in this kind of arena, and I just love her so much for being a real friend. See, a real friend you don't have to see every day. A
That's
real friend you
right.
don't have to talk to every day. A
That's
real
right.
friend impacts your life that lasts a lifetime. I met Ria at Winn Dixie. We were cashiers, and I love that job. And Ria was just a light at that job. We had fun, we laughed, we talked, we cried. It was just a great situation. And from then on, I didn't see Ria for years. But when I saw her again, it was like I never. We had just picked back up where we left off. So
Mhm.
only authentic, genuine people can do that. Okay, you cannot fake relationship. So before I pass this mic, I thank God for our relationship, Ria. Think I've been to your event as a vendor.
Yes.
I've been as an attendee. Honey, I'm never vending again, baby. I got to be in the building for the event. I can't vend no more. It was so good. We're gonna talk about that. But for me, I'm never gonna. I can't say never, but I want to be in the building. I want to be in with the people, with what you have going on. I learned so much. You
Mhm.
had me crying. You had me laughing. You had me dancing. You had me spending money. I mean, it was just everything in one building. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, you guys, this is Ria Clark. Whatever you want to talk about, sis, I got you right here. I'm gonna put up really fast before we go into anything. I'm gonna put up um bear with me because I'm learning this bio. Don't play with tall Tosh. Learn how to be an engineer. Okay, so really quick, I want to put up something, just a little something, something. Where is it? Okay, maybe the other one didn't go. This is the one I have here from the event. I have your new event, but this is the only flyer I must have kind of. Okay, so this was her event, but this is just part like she had a main flyer, but I thought I didn't put that one, but I wanted you guys to see her flyer from the event. This is her new event that's coming up. I'm gonna show you that again.
Yes.
This gonna be coming up. I tell y'all before she start talking, get your tickets before because I'm telling you, shocking me sold out. So
Sold
I know
out.
this next event gonna be go fast.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna get my ticket tonight. Okay.
Thank
And you
you.
get your VIP people good very well. I love my gift bag, okay? And my decorations at my table. I felt special. Yes, I love it. So I will be getting my VIP ticket tonight. So without further ado, it's my friend, author, mother, CEO, and founder of Wine and Conversation, Miss
Yes.
Ria Clark.
Ah, thank you so much, Tasha. Oh my God, that was so beautiful. Thank you so much for your kind words. That's the effect that I want everybody to have when they go to a wine and conversation event. You know, wine and conversation started almost 6 years ago. Just a couple of friends sitting around having wine and talking about different topics that, as Black women or women go through all the time, being a mother, being a partner, working in the world, having friends, sisterhood, just all different type of things that we deal with in life. And I wanted to create an environment for people to come and mingle and meet other people. One of the things that I do realize in my life when I was younger, I think I would have made different decision and different choices had I had an arena as the one that I'm trying to provide for my community. I just like to touch on different topics that we all face every day. And sometimes when you talk to a family member or you talk to a friend, you really don't get the answer that you need. Or sometimes we need that answer that we really don't want to hear, but we need to hear it. And I want,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why I created a platform for you to come and listen, get some good information, promote your business, to be encouraged, to be educated, support other businesses, Black businesses, and get that family reunion feel of just seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time, people that you haven't up with, and you're like, oh my God, I seen this friend. And I have so much feedback from people that they have seen friends that they haven't seen in a long time. They had a lot of affordable vendors who were there. They were able to spend money and they were able to go to more than one booth. I try to, incorporate the wine. I try to incorporate in fruit. It's just a place that I want you to come and forget everything else that you got going on in your life at that moment. I just want you to come and celebrate you and what you want to do, because it's so much in the world that we have to deal with on a daily day basis. So being able to come to wine and conversation, you're going to relax, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to have food, you're going to drink, you're going to shop, and you're going to interact with other people. You're just going to have a good time. And we're going to touch on different topics that we need to discuss to educate ourselves about,
Okay.
breast cancer, colorism in the community,
Mm.
um, people dealing with domestic violence. It's just so many topics. Blended families, families now, people are blending their families. What love
Oh
is,
yeah. What love
people,
is.
people don't really, you'll be surprised what people thoughts are when it comes to love, and
Okay.
then sisterhood, friendships, the
Yeah.
true meaning of sisterhood and friendships. And those are the different things that we deal with from day to day. So I want to touch on those subjects. Mental health, people go and
Mm.
check their bodies every year, make sure their pressure is good, but we don't check our mental state. The day and the
Yeah.
world we're living in today, we've been dealing with a lot of stuff.
A lot of
And
stuff.
with COVID and then
Hmm.
death, a lot of people are really struggling, but they don't know
Yes,
where
they
to
are.
go. They don't know how
Yeah.
to start. And so that's why I wanted to do this mental health. I'm considering it as a pop-up shop. And I want people to come to this event and visit different tables and see who would be a fit for them, of what
Okay.
type of trauma that you may be dealing with, whether it's death, losing a mother, losing a sibling, losing your job that you've been on for 20 years, losing your
Come
business.
on, somebody.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
getting a terminal disease, just anything.
Mm.
And so many things can trigger your mental state. And we're told in the Black community as young ladies and young men, you know that's for other races. We don't need that. No, we all need that. And
Yeah, we do.
I do it. I love to go because dealing with breast cancer, I may look
Mm.
like this, but I do struggle with thinking that it'll come back. So that's something that I
Wow.
struggle with. So I feel like people need to go and talk to someone who is not their friend, who is not their mother or family, to get those raw thoughts out, and then to get the feedback
Mm.
and teach you
Yeah.
how to deal with yourself. So that's why I think this mental health fair will be so good, because we got to check on each other. We got to make sure we good,
Yeah.
because mental is very, very serious.
Yes.
People are, people thinking about suicide, people are hurting their children, we
Mm.
have to really figure out what's going on with ourselves to keep a lot of this things that we see on TV to just stop,
Correct.
because it's
Yeah.
sad,
It's
so
really
that's why I
sad.
think that's something I want to get into with the mental health fair. I want to people to come and get some education, and
Okay.
because I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't know where to start, and how would I know that's a good fit for me, and different things like that. And that's what this is for. I'm really working
Okay.
hard to get different counselors and therapists and their area of expertise, and see what they work in, to make sure that the people that come can get an opportunity to go around and see who they would like to talk to, or who would they like
Wow.
to go to. And then
Oh, okay.
I have a speaker who will give you general information on how to research and figure out what you need for you to be better mentally.
So for this particular line of conversation, you're actually going to have like professionals there that people can actually tap in and talk to.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh
I wouldn't do
wow.
it. Yeah, I wouldn't do it any other way. I mean, I have
Okay.
people who want to talk about different things, but just talking with my team and colleagues, because every time I do an event, or I do a seminar or workshop, I always have a team or a set of friends and family that I go to get their honest opinion about what I should do or what I could have done. That's how we do things better. We have to be able
Okay.
to take that criticism to be better,
Yeah. To be
and
better.
one of the things I was definitely told was definitely have some professionals in the building, because that's a very, very sensitive subject. And so,
Okay.
yes, we will have professional people licensed in the building to be able to assist with, different things that, people are coming for. Because I have so many people who want to come to find some help. A lot of people dealing with a lot of
Wow.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So really quick, because I don't want to lose viewers, which we're not concerned with that, but we have prizes. So if you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, we got some stuff. We got some giveaways for people who are
Yes,
joining us because we appreciate your time because is money. Trust me, both of us know that. If you're an entrepreneur, if you have dreams, time is money. So we appreciate you taking time out of your schedule on a Friday night to join us as we push this positive movement.
yes,
Wine and conversation coming up really soon, right around the corner, Saturday, January 29th from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I promise you, you don't want to miss it. If you can be there, get tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. Get your VIP tickets tonight. Okay,
tonight.
it's well worth it. Well worth it. The experience was phenomenal. So really fast. So can I kind of like tell you some of the things that I liked about your event
Sure,
last
go right
time?
ahead. I would
Okay.
love to hear it.
First, it was the customer service from the greeting. They was not dry. They looked at you in your eyes and say, "Hi, your ticket? Yes, okay. Fix what? Very nice. Hope is amazing. Katrina is amazing. Kateria is amazing. One of y'all was missing. One of y'all was missing, but I knew it had to be a reason. Every time I come to y'all, it's like the same spirit. The same spirit. It's always a spirit of excellence, and you feel like they're glad you're there.
Right.
They appreciate you came. So the DJ was amazing.
Yes, he was.
The vendors, let me take off my bracelet for y'all. The vendors were amazing. Y'all better
Yes.
get tapped in the Ria event when Ria's event. I mean, it's all kind of goodies that you won't find here in Bow-Key normally. So it was amazing. The food was amazing. The
Mm-hmm.
drinks was amazing.
Yes.
The vendors from the cake vendor to the bartender. I mean, oh, come on, Ria. The music, the fellowship. I want to really tap in on the fellowship. I met some beautiful people. One in particular, I'm just gonna call her L. I sat next to her, well, we sat next to each other, and from hello, and I didn't even know she was suffering. Well, not suffering, when she was going through breast cancer stuff. I knew I was at that, but her spirit was not of someone that was sick or someone that had been through something. She gave me something. She was
Yes.
nice to me. She was kind, and that was
Mm-hmm.
the spirit for mostly everybody. I saw some old friends, like you said. When you come to Ria's event, you're guaranteed to see somebody you haven't seen in a long time, and that's a good feeling. Just know that we are still amongst the
Yes.
living, still amongst the living, because it could have been another way, friend.
Yes.
He is good. So I want to just kind of do some shots out with people. Hey Pam, hey Hope again. We got Pam, my friend Pam Gaucher don't play, all the way from Raleigh, North Carolina. We got my girl Annalisa Roberts. That's one of my sponsors, actually, Serenity 717. She has invested in her friend because she believes in her friend, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. We
Mm.
have LeBron Hicks in the building. We have, let's see who else we got here. Someone said they're saying we're doing a beautiful job, Rhea. They say you look
Oh,
beautiful.
thanks. I'm
We
glad.
we
Yes.
have we have Kateria watching. So Kateria, so I told you we have gifts and stuff. Cause see, we ain't playing up in here. We have sponsors. Kateria, this is your gift for being so awesome all day and liking and sharing stuff. And
Yay!
this is a cute little bag. You put your little bag right here. But this is my favorite part, right? Because COVID is still out here. It comes with this cute little mask that matches the bag.
Ooh, she gonna like that.
But Kateria, this is yours. I know you recently got married. You still a honeymooner to me. Congratulations on that beautiful wedding. I told I was
Yes.
gonna come. I was gonna come crashing, but I was good. I didn't come crash your wedding. So congratulations on that. We got Rhodesia in the building, Conquest, legendary sewing.
Yes.
Check her out. Everybody knows her. We got
Mm-hmm.
Celeste in the building.
Yes.
Again, Celeste, thank you for always supporting. I like to give people shouts out. Iris, again, Josh, my cousin Josh. He is on the line. Thank you for tuning in. He's actually on lunch break. He's saying thank you. He's just watching on lunch break. Thank you, because you know what? It's hard out here. We gotta work. Thank you for taking time to tap
Yes.
in. To tap in. Okay, so real. The event Saturday was awesome. I had a great time. I actually didn't want to leave. I was kind of standing around and I'm like, okay, they're packing up.
Yes.
It's time to go. So it was a great event. I have a couple of pictures, Rhea. Oh no, this right here, heart of gold, heart of
My babe,
gold.
yes, yes. Trina is all that.
She ain't gonna ask you about your mama, your kids, how you do. She gonna hit you. How you doing, girl? You all right? She'll be doing something. She'll stop for me. You all right, girl? Okay, all right now.
Hmm.
I love that about her. I love genuine people. See, for me, even if I didn't know you, I
Hmm.
would come back just for her.
Right.
I would come back to your event, and because it matters. It matters how you treat people.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this right here, I hope you don't get mad. This right here was so sweet. I gotta show this. Where is it? I hope I got it. Hold on a second. You better, I don't got it. It was a picture of your life partner. I was so I was like almost crying when you honored him. That was
Hmm.
so amazing to me because we have to honor those that love us, that really loves us. We
Hmm.
wake up in the morning and pushes us and they're there. That was so sweet how you honored him and he was
Yes.
so humble and it was just really good. The
Yes.
girl singing, she made me cry. The girl, I think her name Arnisha.
Yes.
Arnisha. I had never heard her sing before.
Or Arkisha.
Arkisha.
Yes.
So
She
the
is
other girl name was
amazing. Yeah.
So
Oh
was
my God.
Arkisha? Was it Arkisha? Who was the other lady, that young lady that sung as well? It was
Yes.
two
Her name is
people.
Arkisha. Hmm.
What about the other lady that sung?
Andrea Hayes.
So two A was two A's.
Yes,
Okay,
two A's. It was Andrea and Arkisha. Hmm.
beautiful. That was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was just a really great situation. I cannot wait for your next one.
Yes.
Okay, so moving right along. You talked about Water Conversation, your upcoming event that's going to be again here January 29th from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. and it's
Hmm.
going to be at the Winter Park Community Center.
Yes, Winter Park Community Center. Yes, ma'am. That's one of my sponsors. They all most of the events will be there because they
Okay.
really, yeah, I like they pretty much let me do what I like to do to make sure that my events are successful. They don't really give me too many restrictions, so I really and I love the area. So yes.
Yes, and they have, and it's a beautiful property. It's very nice,
Yes,
very
very
nice.
beautiful. Mhm.
I was shocked when they had all the parking, but I knew I didn't know it was having a trick or treat thing because it's a lot of parking. It's really nice. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, but I found a cute. But you know what happened in that? I found a cute little parking space that don't nobody know about. So next time you saw me when how I came in on the side and I saw you, so I'll be parking over there all the time. Okay, so moving right along, not rushing anything that you have to say. Is there anything else you want to tackle on about your upcoming event? How can these
Yes.
folks get tickets and stuff?
Yes, please go to www.wineandconversation.org. You can purchase your tickets there. There is an early bird special from November 1st to November 30th of $20. I don't like to charge too much for my events because I wanted them to be affordable and I want you to be able to come and enjoy yourself. So my tickets may never go no more than that. But after the early bird special, it's the VIP is 30 and the regular admission tickets are 20. And then after the 30th December 1st, they will go up to the tickets will be 25 and the VIP will be 35. And trust me, VIP is worth it. I put a lot of
Mm.
time and work, but I only have limited spaces for VIP. Um, Also, my book is also on the website. If you would like to purchase my book, there's a message in your mess. The book is $15. You can purchase it on there. It also comes with a complimentary gift and a small bottle of wine when you purchase. So I do make sure you have a nice gift. And just, I
Okay.
just really appreciate everybody. I do have a new class that I'm doing, how to finish your manuscript. um,
Okay.
yeah, so I've been doing courses for people, helping them to finish their books. A lot of people were like me who have their book for like 5 years and don't know what to do with it and where to go. So yeah, so make sure you purchase. There's a message in your mess. I have a lot of workshops and different things in 2022. So yes, just stay tapped in with me, and I'll help you get you where you need to be.
Okay, this is awesome, Ria. I'm so excited. So I feel like giving something else away. So Kateria earned her gift, so that really wasn't a giveaway per se because she earned that. She put time in today. And I appreciate her time because time is money. So I want to
Mhm.
bless somebody on my chat. Are you able to see the people that's in your room, Ria? That's
Yes.
supporting you. You're able to see the people supporting you. So I'm gonna say
Yes.
this for you. I'm gonna choose one person from my end to bless with your book. You guys, I read this book, okay? And when I tell you the book, like I said, it's not a real long book. It's not a real long book, but it's not about the quantity, is the quality. Ria, you did a phenomenal job on this book. I got the message. The picture was painted. Like I said at the end, I wanted more. I mean, it was a really good book. I think you did a. I'm not just saying that too, because if it
I
wasn't,
know.
I wouldn't. You know I wouldn't. I wouldn't play with you now. If it wasn't,
Right. No, no,
I'd be
you
like,
wouldn't.
friend, you might need to go back, friend. Friend, you might need to tap into some. I don't
Yes.
know, but it was a really good book. And she gave me this with. I thought this was beautiful. Didn't you give me that?
Yes. Yes. I always like to
It
put an
says,
encouraging word. Yes, that's me.
it says, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Oh, I love that. And so I want to read this really fast. This is one of my favorite. I hope I missed this little spot. Um, it was one. Oh, I love the read about Michelle Shelley Ray Reynolds. She has my last name, so I took that. That was beautiful, Ria. That
Mhm.
was so beautiful how you dedicated that to her. Um, So I really, just really fast, y'all, because I'm about to give this book away, and I'm going to make sure y'all better read this book too. I'm gonna ask y'all to do a book report, okay? Because this book is good, but you're gonna want to read it. You're gonna, it's good. She really opens her heart. She's authentic, like she is. The stuff that she says gonna make you laugh, gonna make you cry. It's really a relatable book. I found out some things about Rhea that I did not know.
You and some
So
other people.
yes, I love this. This is 43. She has like, so page 43, and she has like little, you can't really see the line, you can't see, but I'm just gonna read to what I love this. She says, she's a strong cup of black coffee in a world that is drunk on cheap wine and shallow love. Oh, I love that.
Yes, that
A
is one of my
strong
favorite
cup
quotes.
of black coffee in a world that is drunk on cheap wine and shallow love. This book is inspirational, it's
Mhm.
educational. I love it. So it's $15, and I want to bless somebody. So let me see who said, oh, we had 9 and 9 said 11 when you start giving stuff away, Reed. You see how folks do? You see, we got some more people in the room. I want to bless them. Oh,
Yep,
so
we
then,
got
Rhea,
some.
I'm gonna let you pick the person on your end. This is from my sponsor. I actually have these earrings in. They're so cute. There's some little, like, the little pink. Pink is my favorite color. So I hope you like
Yes,
pink. So you can
yes.
pick
I
someone on
think
your end.
I wanna give to Pamela Gaucher. She's been doing a lot of interacting with us. She has been making me laugh. I'm trying not to laugh because she on the side, but I definitely want to give that to Pamela Gaucher.
Oh my goodness, and that's who I was gonna pick on my end, friend. You know, a great mind. See that energy? You see, you can't fake energy, baby.
Yes, that's that positive energy.
Yes, and she is so deserving. She is so supportive. This girl, I promise you, I'm not really good at calling sometimes, which is no excuse. She's gonna call and check on her friend, and those are the type of friends that you need. I
Yes,
appreciate her so much. Arkeisha,
yes.
Arkeisha Andrew. Hey, Hope, keep now. Who gonna keep you straight now? Well, her mama named her Hope. She gave her the right name.
Gave her
I
the right
love me some
name.
Hope. I love me some Hope.
Yeah,
I love me some
she keep
Hope.
me together. I love her to death.
Yeah, she is really good too. Great customer service, great vendor
Yes.
service. I dealt with her as a vendor, on point, professional. None of that stuttering and all that. To the point. I love it. Okay, so Pam Gaucher is the first winner of this book. Bria has gifted you with this book. There is a message in your mess. I will make sure you get this, Pam. I promise you, friend, you're gonna like this book. So that's
Yes.
our first winner. You want to do another one, or you want to? Because we have see our time. We have good time left. We have about maybe a good 6 minutes.
I want to give something to Iris. Who is Iris?
Yeah. She is so supportive. That's Iris. We was in the military together. She's gonna appreciate your book. Her husband actually is a pastor, so maybe she'll use your
Oh,
book, and maybe she's actually the first lady. So good choice, woman of God.
go
Yep, Iris.
boys.
Ours is a first lady of a church. She supports her husband out there in North Carolina. So yeah, that is a great. I'm so excited. She so deserves that. She's gonna really appreciate. You picking people who gonna appreciate this book. Cause see, one thing about me, don't take my stuff you don't appreciate. Now I'm telling you now. This right here, you gotta read
Okay.
my book now. This costs money. This is a good book. This book
Yes.
bind it. See that? This book. This is a good book.
Yes.
This ain't
Okay.
gonna fall apart.
I have a gift I want to go to. My next gift I want to give to is Annalisa Roberts. She's been doing a lot of commenting too. I appreciate that so much. So woo woo! I got some earrings for you.
Oh, you see your earrings, Lisa? Congratulations! So you blessed me. You tuned into the child chat. So and thank you, Ria, for your gifts.
Say no problem. I love gifts. Ask my best friends. I ain't want to pick Hope or Terry or Chris and all them because then
Okay,
they'll be like, "Oh, that's her favorite," because they all are my favorites. But I love
you
to give
said that. You
gifts.
said that. I said you were so politically correct at the thing. I was like, see, I'd have messed that up. You was like, that's my favorite. No, they're all my favorites. They're all
Yes,
my favorites.
all
So
of
yeah,
them
that
my
was
favorite.
good. Okay, so let me bless. So let me bless. I'm gonna bless Hope. Then let's see if Hope. Will you wear these earrings?
Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
she
You
a
take
diva.
this.
She'll
Is
wear
that
'em.
Hope style? Yes, she will. You know, Hope came to my birthday party. Hope was so beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she a
she'll wear
diva,
these.
honey. She'll wear those.
So Hope, these are for you. Thank you
Woo,
so
woo, woo,
much, Hope. I
woo.
made sure, and I have some other stuff for you too, Hope, that you left last time. So I'm gonna make sure you get those. I love when the people are locally because that's easy.
Yes.
Um, okay, so we're almost to the end, friend. I want to give you time to give shout outs. Okay, so we covered your book.
Yeah,
We
just a
covered
little
your
bit
book.
about the book. Yes, I
Okay.
basically did there's a message in your mess because I just want people to realize that no matter what decisions that you make in your life, you can bounce back. You can bounce back. It's going to be hard work. You're going to have to go through some things, but never give up on life. Always continue to strive to be better than you were before. And just because you made some poor choices or things didn't go the way that you wanted them to does not mean you stop trying to live your best life. So that's why I felt like a message in your mess. I did go a little deep because I didn't want to write a book and just blab, blah, blah. I wanted people to know the trueness and the realness of my situations that I had to really work through. And I just thank
Yeah.
God for that because it's a lot of things in life that we're going to go through that we're not going to bounce back from. And we see it all the time. You be like, oh, I seen Tina, and ever since she lost her mom, she hasn't been the same. She doesn't do this.
Mm,
Some people, they really
mm,
spiral out of control when they lose things or lose
yeah.
someone. And I just want you to know when you go through that, I just want you to remain prayerful and just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You just got to keep on going. You got to keep on praying and just know that God is going to get you through it. And that's why I decided to do There's a Message in Your Mouth. It was freeing for me. I forgave a lot of people. And when you forgive and you move on and you are accountable for the things and the choices that you made in life, then you can move forward to have a better life and have better relationships and be more understanding of people in your circle and in your life. Because sometimes the person that's the messy one or causes all the problems is you. So sometimes you have to work through that.
That's
And
true.
that means going into yourself and forgiving yourself and forgiving people because sometimes the things that people do to you, they're not going to apologize for it. So you have to
Wow.
be okay with that. And you have to go back and mend relationships that you caused to be a problem. We got to start being more accountable for the things that we put into people's lives and what we did to cause people to be the way they are. Because we can say
Wow.
all day, well, this person did this to me, and this person did this to me, and that's why I don't do this anymore. Well, what did you do to somebody? Because none of us are perfect.
Correct.
So that's the
Correct.
purpose of it. So now I'm free. I've released all of the hurt. I released all of the things that I've held on to. And now I'm a better version of myself. And I'm glad that I did it.
Wow, this is really good. So I guess the only question that I really have for you is that do you plan on doing anything with your book? I know you had a book launching which I attended, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Have did you plan on ever maybe doing a conference about your book or some kind of workshop about your book, or did you do that already? Did I miss it?
No, I am. I do plan on doing a conference about my book. Just wanting people to be accountable, be authentic, be real. You know, we're getting at an age now where we should put away childish games and stop doing things to hurt other people. I'm very big on that.
Mhm.
You know, I treat
Me
people the way
too.
I want to be treated.
Come
You
on,
know,
Ria.
and I just try
Come
and I just
on.
want to that's the energy that I want to give people. And it's okay
Yes,
if people don't like you, be okay with that. If people don't, everybody's not for everybody. And you have to be okay
that is
with
true.
that. You
Yeah,
know,
you have to
just
be
be
okay with that.
cordial, be respectful, and you move on. So I am doing a workshop on that. I will have more information about that. I'll be doing it in February, which is loving yourself. I'm doing a
Okay,
workshop
and
on that.
your book will be like maybe the sweet spot for it. Because
Yes.
I think this will
Mhm.
really help people. Like this is another one. I want to just read this to you, and when I read this, I almost want to cry because it touched me so much. As I'm an intentional person. I believe in energy. I believe in treating people like you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
I don't even hang around people that are like that don't know how to treat people. Your mom didn't teach you no manners, and I'm just kind of frank. You're a little bit more professional than me, and I love that about you. Like you're so eloquent. Like just be like, hey, my mom didn't have teach you no sense. I can't hang on. I can't do it. So it's just that for me. I just like the golden rule. Would you treat people how you want to be treated? And I love that you say in this book on page 89. Your preface is be the woman you needed as a girl. This thing did something to my spirit.
Hmm.
Be the woman you needed. Don't even your mama don't know what you needed as a girl. You know
Hmm.
what you needed as a girl. Be that
Hmm.
woman, and I think that's why I love this book. It's so insightful. It's impactful,
Hmm.
and I love this book. And it's affordable. This would
Yes.
be a great book. I'm not gonna like sometimes we as a community we don't take advantage of things that God places in our lap. If you
Mhm.
don't get this book, you're not taking advantage because you can share this book. You and your friends could. I'm telling you, it's a sister girl book. You
Yeah.
can relate. It's a
I
relatable
tell
book.
people
It's a
to
really
just
good
buy
book.
one book and pass it around to your girlfriends, because
That's
I
what they
feel
do.
like, yeah, because it's so many, a lot of us didn't have role models when we were young. So now that we're older, we need to be that for the young ladies that are coming up. We have to be that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you want to treat a young lady or talk to a young woman the way you would have wanted a woman to talk to you. Because I'm sure if
Come
you
on,
go
somebody.
back to your younger self, everybody says that. If you were talking to your 13-year-old self, what would you tell yourself? So that's the kind of stuff that I like to tap into. I've gotten so deep with that because I feel like it makes me a better woman. It makes me a better person because when the shoe is on the other foot, you tend to think a little different.
Yes, you tend to
You have
think a
to
little
feel
different.
that. That's how the only way you're going to be able to help people is that
Yeah.
people don't want to talk to nobody. People doesn't want to talk to someone who wants to refer to a book on how you live your life. People want to talk to somebody that's been through it and
Come
can
on.
say, "Oh, honey, I know what you've been through. I went through that." And then they look at you and they say, "Well, what do you mean?" Well, I went through a heartbreak, or I went through,
Mm-hmm.
losing something that was very nice.
Yeah.
Anything. People are
Anything.
more
Yeah.
relatable to you when they know
When
you
you,
you can relate to them. They don't want to.
I
They
call
don't
it
want to. Yeah.
I call it being transparent, and everybody doesn't have that gift to be transparent. It's an anointing, like it's an anointing that you can't even help, because that's the only way you're gonna help people. And that you have been so transparent. Like when you brought your boo thing up, that was because you never like really shared that side of you before, but it was nice to see that. And as you grow and as you're being authentic with the people can really see who you are, and it is really good. And so I'm excited about what's to come. Like I'm super excited. I cannot
Yes.
wait to be at the next event. Um,
Yeah, but I just tell,
um,
and let me just say one last thing. Just make
oh
sure
no,
you
take
know
your
how to
time.
separate the two. That's how I know now I have a successful relationship. And it took me time to understand that. I always say, well, why we don't do this, or why I don't show this, or why don't some things are just meant to be private. you know.
Correct.
And I did that for him because men are not given the credit that's due to them. They're always being tore down so much. And he's so humble. He knows
He
that I care, so I
is.
don't need to. He feels you don't have to tell everybody. I know what you are to me and I know what you are to, me. But I
Yes.
still sometimes feel like a person needs to know they are appreciated. And when they know that, it goes a long way. And you may not see us a lot together out because I take that time with him and I take that time. This relationship is totally different than any other relationship I ever been in because
Wow.
because of the growth in me is, of how to deal with stuff. And I'm very proud of
Mm.
myself for that, because everything is a teaching mechanism and a teaching tool, and you got to pay attention to your surroundings and learn. And when you are able to be receptive to that, then you'll see the change in your life.
Absolutely. And what I saw in that presentation was honor. You honored him. And I believe in giving people their flowers before they're gone from this earth. In the world that we live in, you just never know. And I saw that was honor. And you can it was just so authentic, real. It was so everything was so beautiful. I loved everything about the event. I mean, I saw some old friends, I met some new friends, I ate some good cake. I learned some stuff. And I gotta mention this guy named Stoney. All the panelists were great. I thought all the panelists were great. I liked them because they were authentic. Okay. At the end of the day, they're how I want to say the message came across. I got the
Right.
message, and that's the goal, and I was blessed by everybody that spoke. Stoney said, "Hey, anybody tell you they love you today? If nobody told you that, Stoney want to tell you he love you today." That took me out. When Stoney did that, I was like, "Oh my goodness, that was so nice and so authentic." He meant that thing. He said, "Hey,
Yep.
I'll tell y'all they love y'all today." He said, "Well, if not, Stoney want to tell you he love you today." And that was your event. Your event was about love. That was your event. Everybody that spoke, they spoke in love. Everybody that got it, they spoke in love. So it was a great. I can't wait for the next one. I can't
Yes.
wait. I'm
Well, thank
excited.
you
Yes.
so much for this opportunity and creating this platform for me. I really, really appreciate it. We have to support one another. And when we do that, we have to support each other's dreams. And I'm a very firm believer. If you come to me and you want to do something, then if there's anything that I can do to make that dream come true, I'm there because people have truly done that for me. My support system, my sister Nicole, Kateria, Ray,
Oh, yes.
Letitia, my best friends, my life partner, my parents. Everybody has been so supportive in this journey, and it's hard work, but it's so worth it. And I'm going to continue to change lives. I know I can't change everybody, but I do want to tap into people and help them bloom because that's what this life is about. If you don't know what your purpose is, that's the worst thing to
Mm.
do is leave this earth and not know what God has you here for.
Wow,
So
Ria.
that
That
means
is.
you have to look into yourself and figure out what you think God purpose has for you here. And that's truly how I live my life. I just try to do my purpose, be kind to people, continue to learn, you know.
Yes, continue to learn. Really quick, you said you give me your prices again for the tickets. I think you gave a different prices. What's on the flyer right now? What's the ticket? The deal on the tickets right now?
The deal on the
Is
tickets right now is the early bird special. It's $20 for the regular admission and $30 for VIP. VIP is limited. I don't have a lot of seats for VIP. And then after the December 1st, it'll be $25 for regular admission and $35 for VIP.
okay? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, it's right
Yeah,
there.
you see
Okay,
where it's the early
awesome.
bird special, $20. We didn't put the VIP up there, but the VIP is 30. But if you go on the
Okay,
website, you can see it. But after the see how I say November 1st to December 1st. After December 1st, it go back to the regular prices.
okay, that's a really good deal. Thank you for blessing the people, blessing the community. Oh, before I go, I did want to give a shout out to Daniel over at let me switch this around really fast. This is the Bokeh magazine. I've been talking to him. Like, I cannot wait for this to come back out. We have some
Yes.
movers and shakers here in this community. This is Emory
Yes.
Green. He's on the front. I just actually saw him on the news talking about the development in Midway.
Yes.
You went to school with him, right, Ria?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's a year
Seminole High
younger than
School.
me. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how he's in the community, he's come back and he's giving back to his community. We need this magazine. This magazine is absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait for him to
Yes, yes, we
relaunch this
definitely need to.
magazine.
Yeah, we definitely need to do something about that because that is really a good idea. We
It
are
really a good
definitely
idea.
growing. Bokeet is really growing, and that
Yes,
was
it
I got
is.
me a copy and I loved it. So I would
Look,
definitely want to
he's
know
so
what.
beautiful in the inside. We really got to support when he brings me inside. We really got to support him. Like, I mean, stuff like this. Tim Raines right here, right here.
Yeah.
We have you have people right here in our community that even my daughter doesn't probably even know about it. We can share, begin to share, and
Yes.
we can create that
Yes.
narrative because Bo Key got it going on. Okay, now it took me a while to get readjusted after being a city girl for a minute, but
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm that way too because I love the city. But yeah, but
yeah,
I do like my time. But I definitely want to give a shout out to you, Tall Tasha. I'm so proud of you. You give
you
everybody else the credit, but I'm so proud of you. You have went from being on somebody else's to creating your own studio. You are so passionate about going out and making sure that we're recognized, and you make sure that you just want to create a flat platform for all of us from Bokeh and around the Central Florida area. And you keep doing what you're doing, and anything I can do, I definitely want to help, and I definitely want information about being a sponsor because I definitely want to see you grow because you have that, girl. You got that snaz, honey. I love it. You is
girl,
going to you gonna see you on TV one day.
and I
Just don't
listen. I
forget
want
us
to be.
little people.
Well, I promise you, I could never. God has brought me from a mighty long way. When He's done that, it's impossible for you to do that, right? Like, no, but I really appreciate you so, so much. And I know I'm extra, but you allow me to be
Me
who I am because
too.
listen, I be for real. We be for real, but I glitter shoes and stuff. Like, don't be playing with us. Like, this is not a costume. This is my outfit. I'm ready to come.
Yes,
Let's go. I
yes.
love I love the woman you are. It's just good when you have. I don't have friends. I have super friends. I
Mm-hmm.
call everybody friend. I'm like, hey, friend, I be friend.
Mm-hmm.
But I have super friends, and you're one of my super friends. These are people who
Oh,
are
okay. You're one of
living
mine
their
as well.
dreams. Living their dreams. So before we go, listen, okay, so this is so perfect. I want you to give some. You have any more shout outs that you want to give? My friend Carol just joined this situation, right? This
Mhm.
is my mentor from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm about to cry. I met her at a time where I didn't
Oh,
know up from
yes.
right from up. She taught me so many things. She's a valuable piece of fabric to my life. She taught me how to be a lady. Okay,
Good.
for real.
You
Like,
have
my mom
those.
taught me
Yes.
how to be a lady, but this woman right here, she's a business owner. I mean,
Yes.
I'm talking about for real business owner.
Mm-hmm.
And she is doing phenomenal things from Atlanta. Like, just I'm gonna share something with you. Every time I'm around her, she's such a lady. She had this when we had brunch when I was in Atlanta. Something very simple. Oh, I love Chanel, but I never thought
Yes,
to
you
get a
do.
compact. I love Chanel, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
never thought just to get a little compact. It's so ladylike. She had it. She was fixing her face, and I just love her for being a lady. I love having people
Mm-hmm.
around me that make me grow. Kara, you're
Yes.
watching. I salute you. You are my friend. You are my sister. You are my mentor, and I'm so
Yes.
proud of
That's
you. I'm so proud.
beautiful.
She's gonna be on the show really soon too. Okay, so
Good.
that's it. I
Yeah, we
feel
do have
good.
to
I'm
have
gonna be.
mentors. Always remember we have to have mentors. We have to have people that we definitely are ones that pour into people, but I definitely have people that pour into me. That's definitely my sister for one, which is Nicole Lemon. One of my very, very good friends that live in DC. Her name is Julie. Um
Okay.
Julie
What
Wilson.
is
Then
that, Julie? Is that Julie in the book?
yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
Yep. She is the one.
Hey, Julie, you watching, Julie? I see you in the book, girl. I feel like I know you. Yes.
And then I have a couple of other people that mentor me. Letitia, she mentors me about having the authority spirit, learning how to make sure I have things over everything that I do. And I do have people that Patrice, I reach out to her. I have a lot of people I consider Venice, my mentors, women, real grown women, very educated, very intelligent, love to learn from people. That's definitely how you got to do it. You got to learn to look up to those sisters who can give you just a little bit more to put into your business and your life. So yes, I'm very fortunate to have the circle that I have. So
Yes, it's all about sisterhood. Like we're better together. We can't it really you can't do stuff like this by yourself. I mean, it's impossible. Yeah, I
impossible.
have a great support team as well. So with that being said, I think I have a couple more shout outs. Let me see. You have all your shout outs, got all your shout outs
Yeah, I
out,
got all my
all your
shout outs out.
upcomings up and stuff. Okay, so one of my executive producers has passed me a note. Okay. And he suggests that we need to put something together for girls to become like women.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe we can have a talk. Like I think I shared, which I said, well, I would love to like, do like a networking sit down with you and kind of like, I have great ideas, but sometimes it's hard for me to, how you were saying, we were talking earlier, like you have all these ideas, but it's always good to talk to someone else to give you their insight and have this good energy going. And I'm not afraid to share anything that I've learned.
Me
So
neither.
I'm willing to share and
What
stuff
I
like
do
that.
want,
And
well,
see
while you're saying that, we definitely can do. It was something that came to me that I wanted to try, and maybe that's something we can do. And that's I wanted to do something with young ladies and their mothers called tea and conversation instead
yes,
of
the youth.
wine.
That's what yeah,
So
youth.
we do something like tea and
I would
conversation,
love that.
and we
I
can
would
have
love that.
conversations with mothers and daughters, and just to see the connect and different things like that. So I'm definitely open to that. Like I said,
Okay,
I'm trying to do a lot of different things in 2022, and we could definitely do that together. I am all open for that.
okay, awesome. Because bless people, and you cannot beat him giving. It's like the more I people like, that's you give, but that's the secret. The more you give, like it's just amazing what he does. So I
Yes,
love it. Makes me feel good to give. So we
yes.
have given our gifts out tonight. We have Kateria. We blessed Kateria. We blessed Iris. We blessed Pam. We blessed
Alisa, Alisa.
Annalisa from Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also going to send Carol something. Carol, I'm going to send you a beautiful gift. It'll be arriving before Christmas, I promise. I
And
be
then
sending one
Hope
to them
the
folks.
earrings, the
Oh,
earrings.
yeah, Hope has the earring. Yeah, so we blessed a lot of
Yeah,
people
so
tonight, man.
this has been fun, girl. We must do this again. I enjoyed this.
Oh, that's so good. You see, I'm smart, girl. I can't even fake, girl. It's like my cheeks are like, ugh. Because I think about our
Girl, you
friendship and
have
how we go way
blossomed.
back.
I am loving this. Oh my goodness.
Girl.
I
I
just
was
can't wait.
shy, girl. I used to be so shy, girl. I would only talk around people that I felt comfortable with. So this has been
Hmm.
a journey for me. And I feel like if I can finally find my passion, like you said, if you don't know your passion, if you don't have a passion, you are wasting away. You got
Yes,
to get tapped in, tuned in, turned on, connect
yes,
with people who know what they're doing because he gave us all a gift.
yes.
All a
He
gift.
did.
So I hate to let you go, Rita. This has been so
I
phenomenal. So
know.
we're not missing
Yeah.
anything. So I'm gonna see what we have any. So we have some shout out. Somebody says, "Wow, that's gonna be amazing." About the idea of doing a tea and conversation.
Hmm.
Um, so they're saying, "Hey, beautiful, we're beautiful. You're beautiful. You know that." Um, um, Somebody said they're crying. Oh, hi,
Oh.
people. And what I love about this chat is people they're interacting with each other. Everybody
Yes.
saying,
That's why I wanted to give prizes because people are taking
"I
time out their
appreciate that.
evening. Yeah. So
I
that's
appreciate that."
amazing.
My friend used to call me Foxy Brown back. My friend gave me a shout out. Hey, Pam. The one day back
Yes,
in the day. So
Foxy Brown.
this has
Ew.
been this has been a great the cake lady on the scene. Cake lady Q with the good cake.
Yes,
She told
Lady
me today
Q.
that she lives in Apopka. I was so hurt because I thought I was gonna get some cake today, but I'm gonna go see her. She said she's out of Apopka. I
I'm
thought
telling you,
she was here
that
locally.
cake was so good. I was like, oh my God. That's why I saved my little cheat day for Saturday because, honey, I knew I was going to be eating up something.
I'm
That
telling
stuff
around.
was good.
I
The
had
drink
two
was
pieces of
good.
cake in my hand. On the drink, mix it. What's the girl name? Mix it. Mix you happy.
Mixing me happy, Angel. Her, ooh, girl, them drinks was something serious, girl. People been calling. I told her, people still calling me about them drinks.
Those drinks were she make those drinks with love. She love what
Ooh,
she do. You can
yes,
tell when people love what they do because they give
yes,
you more for your money. She
yes,
give you way more for your money. The presentation awesome. She was absolutely beautiful. I was
yes.
distracted. You
Mm,
know, I love when a woman. She's so pretty. So like her little
yes.
red hat, her little
Angel
socks. She was
is
so cute.
beautiful.
She
Mm-hmm.
had a little the infused gummies. Oh, those were so. Did you have some? Did you get some of those?
Mm-hmm. I was people were sneaking me stuff. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Every time every time she comes, I always she's been vending with me. I think that was her third time, and
I've
I
never seen her
never get to
before.
get anything to drink or get anything from her. And her and Q and a lot of people who know that I be moving around and doing a lot, they made sure that I had stuff. So I got a chance to drink, eat, taste. I had a really good time. So I did. I
Okay.
can't wait till
And I hope
January.
And I hope next time I'm able to cover the event better and bring out my cameraman and kind of like really just like capture
Ooh,
everything because
yes. We're gonna
I
speak
really
that
want
into
people,
existence.
they need to know about what you're doing. You know, I think, the more you people know, you're going to grow. You know
I
what I mean?
know.
It's going to
I
take that one person, hey, Ria, here go a check, here go a blank check. Right through your event, Ria. I believe it. Hit Ria, here's your
I
blank
accept
check.
it. I take it. I'll take it
I
in
take
Jesus'
it.
name.
Okay. So again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. What's up, good people? It's your girl Tosh coming live to you right here out of our hometown, Boki. We love our city. We love you. We thank you so much for joining us tonight. Please go like and share this post. Go to Ria page, like her page, share her stuff. When we post stuff, please just like and share it. Help us get it out. We really appreciate you. We value you. We're turning off, but we always tuned in. And you know your girl Tosh keeps her into the street and her feet on the beat. Thank you for joining, Ria. I absolutely love you.
Love
And
you.
the
Thank
best
you.
is yet to come for both of us.
Amen.
Bye bye, Ria. Thank
Bye bye.
you.
Bye.